Over 40% up once again on the day. Absolutely going crazy. Broke into the 5 cent range. Gala Games. Seems like every day there is something big and another partnership announced. Well, in this video, we have got some massive news from Gala Games and why everybody seems to be jumping on this one because it is running, as well as the global market starting to move. Is this a sign of bigger things to come? Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Keep it everything going on and all of that good stuff. Let's dive into it. So like we said, the market up 1.47%. We have just had a slight cooling off, but you can see there Bitcoin maintaining 17.1 on the day. ETH broke 1300, which is always nice to see. And as we go down, we can see a number of coins really starting to make a move. Cardano up 7.5%. You see Dogecoin nearly 3%. Solana, if you degen into that, over 16%, as well as a number of other coins absolutely starting to run. Is the bull market here? Well, I think it's fair to say that the answer to that is no, but we are certainly seeing a more positive movement in the market. That being said, Gala Games going crazy. We covered this on the channel yesterday, but look at this. RSI absolutely going to the stratosphere as we have a number of days, 3-4 days of movement with only one of those a slight pullback, but some massive news followed by some massive news. Some might say it was planned, but it continues to just get bigger and bigger. So today, what have we had? Well, Benefactor has come out and talked particularly about the ecosystem and its flagship game, Townstar. For over a year now, we've been testing different types of tokenomics and watching the broader Web3 game world. We've also been through a number of changes in the game itself and how play and earn in relate to the game. One of the biggest changes we have seen in bringing in Mark Skaggs to lead the change. If you don't already know who Mark is, well, you probably have played some of his games that he's made. One of the most notable is Farmville. He was responsible for having over 80 million people play the game. You'll see that number thrown around in public websites, but actually, I think it's more like 200 million. That's right. So the guy that delivered Farmville now is coming on board to work with Townstar as part of their ongoing development. Now, what is this all about? Why is this important? Well, part of the mission to grow Townstar into a massive game is to consistently make changes and make the game better and more in alignment with the entire ecosystem. To that end, we are going to make a huge change. As of today, we are announcing the end of the Town token, and we'll be replacing the Town token for Gala with an exchange rate of 2 towns per 1 Gala. And ultimately, what does that mean? Well, again, you can see the shift as everything is going to start to form into that Gala ecosystem. And then we're going to see, like we said yesterday in the video, that Gala tokens start to deflate. They're going to burn Gala as it forms part of their blockchain, their ecosystem, their transactions. And then you start getting into a world and say, well, okay, people buying assets, buying things through whether that's Townstar or a number of other games will equally burn Gala. It's absolutely insane. Build out and then really land some extensive use cases. It says, first of all, the Townstar nodes will begin to earn Gala via the burn to mint mechanism similar to spider tanks. So again, if you are holding a node, don't worry about it. It's going to move to Gala. And also the exchanges will move over as well. So a big announcement, big part of Townstar. Gala Games absolutely making it happen right now with some massive news. But here's the crazy thing. It doesn't stop there. It continues to get even bigger. And this one is definitely a shift for Web3. And ultimately, again, when you start to really build success, what's important is you start to build further, you franchise, you build out, you absolutely hype and build on momentum. Gala Games, it says, we told you big things are coming. This is about a tweet back in November 3rd, but Stephen Cantos fall down, a true story of Nick Schulzer's boating tragedy backed by Gala Film. That's an exclusive on variety.com. That's right, you heard it here. Gala Games, we talked yesterday going into the music part and equally into film. And again, very well received by the community, a massive move. Catch your breath, because again, it continues to move on. So Gala up on big news. The official Gala Games Twitter handle has shared a little bit of information regarding the ongoing work with American actor Dwayne Johnson, aka The Rock, and Mark Wahlberg. Gala would also be the gas token used in Go Gala films and Go Gala music. Again, we talked a little bit about that yesterday. Link to that video in the description. It says in a screenshot in the Discord conversation posted online, Gala shared its strategy for its film arm. Gala is currently working on 2 films with the American actors Dwayne Johnson, Chris Rock, and Mark Wahlberg. The blockchain gaming company believe this year is yet another great opportunity to onboard a huge number of uses onto its blockchain. So absolutely crazy, the potential that's coming with this. And then you add in this burn mechanism that's coming, you add in usability to the games, you add in the fact they've bought 15 mobile games with over 20 million users so on those games, really starts to play a picture out as to why we're seeing this huge spike. Now, there will have to be a cooling off. There always is. People will sell. People will have set points in which they sell. But for me, like I said, Gala Games is going to probably become quite a big part of this channel as we talk about this building out. Because right now, I don't think there's anyone else doing that. And this shift of Web3 and blockchain technology into the everyday household and everyday usability in people's homes is absolutely insane. And I think the fact that Gala Games are doing it how they've done it, which is build the ecosystem, 200,000 holders currently of the Gala token, and now everything is merging into one. Everything is going to become the absolute center of Gala Games will be that Gala token. You see the games moving over, digital assets that then become purchasable, as well as in-game revenue that'll start to generate on that. And then all of that with those burn mechanisms ultimately means your Gala coin will every single transaction become worth that little bit more. So if you're looking for some pretty big gains out there, Gala Games right now is sending it. Is it going to continue? Well, like I said, we'll definitely have a pullback. You can see 18% currently trading at the 4 cents mark, but the future looks incredibly bright for Gala Games. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Did you buy in? Did you hold? And particularly, what do you think about those partnerships with those big film stars? Could be insane. Could be more to come. Gala Games absolutely sending it. Be sure to subscribe to the channel. Keep up to date. We're going to bring you the latest and greatest with everything going on. Also, join me on my live stream, 9 p.m. GMT every single night right here on YouTube. You have a great day. Thanks for your support. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.